bunch of friends in New York City. We'll talk to them after and you'll know who they are. Give it up.
Thank you. This is the KEE CaRTeL. We're working together on trying to get the band together. This song is called Robot Slates. Manjo.
Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe. Yeah. And here he is. New York superstar.
New York Joe.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to work after that, but...
Hell yeah.
The other side of her split personality.
I'm not allowed to do this song when I play in the band. Do it now. This is called The Boy Who Never Returned, if I remember it. You could talk for hours about this. You never think back your future. You could tell your mother that you were sorry. When you made for you, but I'm never would return. Found my body lying by the side of the road. You're in some dream, taken from the truth. You can't help to hurt me like you did. You'll be alone if you worry for me. I saved you so many times, it's not funny. By the side of the road. When I was in my own dream, you were in the crowd, with stripes, a girl around your neck. You were by the poolside, I was in the crowd. How did we ever make it here? We're going to do one more, and then I got to run because I'm playing at the yard bar.
Well, we got to talk to you for a second before you leave.
Thunder. Since you guys know, you know that. Alright, this is called because I'm a hand when it comes to my...
3, 4.
Thank you.
That was wonderful.
Thank you.
And you actually were on this show like when we were first starting right out of Otto Shrunken Head.
Was that about 4 years ago?
It was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
We moved here on Joey Ramone's birthday 4 years ago, so that's always our anniversary. So today is National Cheese and Cognac Day. So
Cognac.
you can have, well, I need a skeleton from your closet.
Please.
Yeah, a nice juicy skeleton. Because, most
Whose
people,
wife you want me to talk about?
any wife you say. Pick a letter, somebody.
Z.
Anyone with a Z?
Hey.
F.
All of them.
So,
I'm done with that.
So,
That was a long time ago.
well, that's okay. It can be from a long time ago. But
Let's
we don't
talk
want
about
it.
something else.
Well, you brought it up. So, how about if we pick a year? Would you remember?
I can remember something, but may not be about that.
All right.
Give us the grit, man. Give us the grit.
So do you have any good stories about just life back in the day?
Well, what day? Because my life goes back a long time.
June
I'm getting
4th.
pretty old now.
Well, how about a summer story since it's June? When's your birthday?
Make one up.
May 28th.
All right, so you're Gemini too. All right, so tell a Gemini story. Happy birthday. Yeah.
I'm a Gemini.
I'm a Gemini too.
Listen.
Give it up for the Geminis. Woo! There's a lot of us.
Most of my stories are very boring. I only remember.
Did you ever wake up in a closet?
No, I always went home at night and woke up in my own bed.
Always?
Always.
You never didn't wake up in your bed?
I never did.
You never woke up in the
I'm
wrong
actually
bed?
very boring.
Did you always wonder, did you ever wonder how you got home?
In the limo.
Somebody drove me home.
Did you ever get arrested?
No, I didn't. I'm very boring.
Oh, we'll find something. Did you ever steal anything?
I stole a shirt once when I was
From where?
junior high.
From where?
Macy's.
Macy's, before they had the things on the...
I think it was a Paisley shirt.
All right. Paisley's cool. So that was before they
One
had...
with my orange socks.
All right, there you go. Throw a piece of cheese. I worked at Macy's.
Wait.
Tell her when you sold John Lennon some shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
I did sell John Lennon a pair of shoes.
Hey.
But the funny thing
Were they
was,
bootleg?
they were blue suede shoes.
Really?
And he came in the store,
What store?
159th Street someplace. And when they walked in, the whole gang walked in. Yoko, him, the two kids, and the nanny. And I just, nobody was in there. I just said hello like I knew them because everybody knows them.
Right.
But anyway, when his face was red and he asked, well, that's embarrassing to him.
He's watching. He's okay.
I can't tell that.
Come on, man.
What happened?
He needed to use
The bathroom. All
but I
right.
didn't understand what he was talking about.
Because he was talking English.
That's right, and he kept saying, where's the crapper?
Because that's what they call it.
But he was so like that.
Oh, we had to go number 2.
So finally, I understood what he said. I brought him in the back of the store, and when we get there, the store was always empty. Somebody was actually in the bathroom. So I got so nervous, I pulled the shoebox off the wall and I gave it to him. I said, help yourself.
And did he do it?
I don't know, I left.
Do you know why it's called the crapper?
Because some English guy crapper
Invented it, exactly. His name is Joe Crapper. It might be.
But I did speak with him for an hour after that.
Wow.
He was the most intelligent guy that I've come across, aside from guys like that. But actually, at that time, they said this man was a junkie. He was, in a trance half the time, and that was the furthest thing from the question I got from him was he could connect every incident that ever happened to him. It was on the tip of his tongue. He knew what he was about, and he was a sharp character.
Well, he bought the cool shoes too, right?
Hey, there you are.
And I gave him too much change.
Oh, and he didn't need it. Oh, that's okay though,
Probably
right?
the only guy that ever impressed me.
Oh, well, have a great gig tonight. So you're playing at our bar now?
Also for Robert Aaron benefit.
Yes, that's the other thing going on tonight. Exactly, that's a big deal tonight.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I'm going to be singing the low part of a 4-part harmony on 2 songs. So
Good for
I don't have to
you.
carry it.
Well, thank you so much for visiting and come back anytime.
Oh, yeah.
Have a great gig. Have a great gig. Now, you guys, all right, we're going to talk to your friends now, okay? New York Young, superstar. All right, who's next to get some cheese and cognac? Come here, Sam Harris. You're 21 now, right?
22.
Oh, my God. How'd that happen? You were, like, sneaking into bars, and now you're old enough.
I was sneaking in because I used to go in as
Or you can hold it and take it.
I used to go in as her bass roadie, and that's how I would get in. But that's why
So, do you have any new skeletons now that you're 22?
new ones, I don't know.
Or old ones?
Skeletons.
You got a skeleton in your closet?
This stain right here is when I vomited on my leg about 3 weeks ago.
And you haven't washed your pants?
I haven't taken them off.
Wait a minute. So do you need that shoebox or something? You haven't taken your pants off in 3 weeks?
I take them up just down here. But this part is the main concept.
So wait a minute. Come over here. I don't want you to get too close, but do you take showers
I take showers, yeah.
in your pants?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, actually,
Exclusively.
the other night when you were DJing, someone told me you smelled like 1977.
Is that what it's trying to smell like?
That smells good to me.
Right, exactly.
Well, it was like you broke out an old box from your
The shoebox?
Yeah, right. And yeah, it smelled like catfish. But no, it smelled like old cigarettes and it smelled like my grandmother's apartment.
Oh, like those mothballs?
Yeah, it smelled like old wood and like that's a good smell. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm not saying I like the smell of cigarettes, but you know, like that kind of old
Mothballs.
Musty smell.
Like your grandmother's closet.
I don't know about the closet, but the rest of the apartment.
Okay, alright. Like those couches with the plastic on them, maybe?
No plastic. No, that's
No
that's
plastic.
more Italian, I think. They don't have Jews to do that, but
Yeah.
not mine. Never did
That was only if they were white, I think.
I don't know, my grandmother had gold ones.
Full of couches.
Couches.
No, so Cynthia, what about you? Do you have a skeleton in your
I
closet?
have a request for the story that you said. You giving birth.
Actually, it involves Joe.
But giving birth involves Joe?
Well, we were friends back then, but his wife Hillary and I were like best friends, and we played in a band called the Renegades. Myself and Billy Rogers passed away, and Joe and this guy named Jimmy Stout. And we had a gig booked, one at CBGB's and one at Irving Plaza. The one at Irving Plaza was opening for Johnny Thunders, and the whole time we were rehearsing, I was pregnant, and so was Joe's wife. That's the connection. We have kids that are 6 days apart, but I had the doctor sign me out of the hospital to play the gig because it was the day after I gave birth, and he thought I was insane. But he did.
He was right.
No, it was kind of like,
I got the bootleg recording.
oh yeah.
It is one of the best. I'm singing the words in my head after listening to it one time through. It's so good.
Wow.
So for me, it was
Did you fit into your pants right away?
probably not. I mean, I don't
They
know.
were these same pants.
The ones that you're wearing. That's
Exactly, we share clothes.
Wow.
But it was about like, you know,
What hospital were you at?
at Israel.
Oh, so you weren't too far.
I gotta run, Jeff.
Yeah, right. And ran home at 10th Street and picked up my bags and
Did you leave your daughter in the hospital?
yes. And then
You knew she was well
I
protected.
promised I would be back the next day, which I did. But it was about like showing that just because you're a woman in rock and roll,
And having children.
that things aren't going to stand in the way.
Good for you. Have some
That's
cheese.
just some cheese.
Cheese and cognac. Yeah.
Bro, we're gonna see your band tonight.
You're coming to the sidewalk?
Yeah, what time are you on?
I'm on at 11 tonight. Wow. Thanks, Joff. Wait. Yeah, I'm like, where's the other one? Come over here. He looks like the Fly right now. Here, Jeff, maybe you can sit, because you know you're the tall one of the group. So Jeff Ward, you really rock out on that guitar over there, huh?
That's what the guitar is for, right?
Yeah. Any skeleton in your closet these days?
Well, actually, I'm just reminded of seeing the cheese that because I'm a vegan,
Yay!
and it was a toss-up between me going in the garbage and me eating it and seeing like the lesser sin. So I
Oh,
said an extra prayer.
so you ate it? Did anything happen yet?
Only to the cows that were unfortunately led the life of misery crime.
Yeah, I know, but I know. Do you eat honey?
I eat honey, yes.
So you're a vegan that eats honey?
Well, I think of like, you know,
But vegans don't eat honey, you know. I know vegans that say I'm a vegan, but I eat honey.
yeah, but I also wear leather shoes. I'm just doing my best. But
That's all we can do, right? So have some cheese and cognac. Oh. Do you want something else? We have other things for vegans. I have a vegan treat for you. Hold on. Yeah. Here is our vegan hamburger. This is our vegan hamburger for the vegans. And yeah. Will you take that?
I'll take that.
Yay! So
Wait a minute. If you actually really want to know Jeff's skeletons, you have to read his book, Parasites.
Yeah.
it's such a good book. I love that book. I'm waiting for his other book that he hasn't written yet.
Follow-up's already written. There's this.
The other one.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. That one's
I
written.
don't know if I'm allowed to talk.
You're allowed to talk
Oh,
about
I
it.
am? I always feel like it's undercover.
I was on another show the other day, actually, and I sang a song about it and talked about the book. You know, the Reverend Billy, you know that guy?
No,
Oh,
maybe I
okay.
do.
Yeah.
But Reverend Al Sharpton is a major part of the story. It's like the story that blew him up, actually, isn't it? And I don't mean blew him up in a bad, like made him who he is. Like we wouldn't know who he was if it wasn't for that, I think.
Yeah, when it comes to Reverend Al-Shab, he's such a... I respect him in many ways. I think he was controlled opposition, which is, you know, he's put out there just to incite and misguide the whole storyline, and that's what he did in that situation. That's what Tawana brought its players, I think, were kind of led down the path by him, and it all went crazy after that.
Oh, wow. All right, so what's the website for all of you guys?
We're not that techno. We just
Most
play.
people go, oh, we don't have a website and a Facebook page.
Everybody's
We
Facebook.
don't even have a Facebook page.
No.
But you all have individual ones.
We do.
So it's Cynthia Ross, Jeff Ward, Sam Harris, and say Joe's last name because his last name is crazy.
Stop it.
It doesn't sound, it doesn't spell like it sounds.
Try spelling it. That's all.
Phonetically. Anyway, it's a great family, and guys, thank you. You sounded great. Give it up for the family of New York. We'll be back. We got one more.